free on your Wednesday morning, and every month we feature a business in our Alberta community on CTV Morning Live's Marketplace. And today we are featuring Adoniaa, and we're connecting with founder Adoniaa Matara via Skype right now. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm good. I hope you're doing well as well. Now, Adoniaa, you are an immigrant from the UK, originally from Nigeria. So how did your company come to be here in Calgary?
Adoniaa Matara, the founder of Adoniaa Beauty, is a woman of faith. She is a child of God that puts God first in everything.
She's the definition of a leader. She's powerful, she's confident, she carries herself with so much confidence.
Adoniaa is always trying to get you to be your best self.
My name is Adoniaa Matara, and I am the founder and current CEO of Adoniaa.
Rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Hi, darlings. I love you. I love you, Mommy.
I'm blessed to have parents that would bring different people into the house. I used to think it was a bad thing. Of course, growing up, I used to say I won't have many kids. I won't have, because I just felt there were just too many people, and I wanted all the attention on us, but all the attention wasn't on us because we had cousins, friends, and like our home was just, if you don't want to stay in your house again, you can come and live in my house. And it was like that, many rooms, and yeah, it was a house where my parents are very kind, and they love to host people, and they love to solve people's problems. Especially, they don't like to see people hungry or homeless or just roaming around doing nothing. So I grew up with so many cousins, so many family friends around. And I mean, that has shaped my perspective of life, that, it doesn't cost you anything to be kind to people, right? And of course, don't expect anything back when you're kind to people. You don't have to expect anything back. Just do it because you're human, and that's what's expected of you. So Adoniaa started at a point in my life where I was really frustrated with my career, and I started to think there was so much more within me that I could do that would benefit the world rather than the work that I was doing at the time. At the time, I was into project management in the oil and gas industry, and I didn't really like it. And so I decided to go into the uncharted territory.
When she started talking about makeup and everything, with the little knowledge I had then, I just felt, oh yeah, like as long as she's happy. Like that was my thinking. And every time she did a makeup for someone, and she was always so happy, like just chatting with the person, doing the makeup, always giving a very positive energy, positive vibe, even to the people. So at the end of the day, it was just like, yeah, this makes my sister happy.
I launched an 8-piece brush set in Aberdeen, and then I just took pictures with my phone. Like everything was just so, I took pictures with my phone and I put it out, and everybody just started reaching out. Oh, how can I buy it? How can I buy it? And I did a mini tutorial. I got a video guy to do a mini tutorial for me, and he did a mini tutorial using the brushes, washing the brushes.
It feels like it was just yesterday, when we're trying to do different recordings for makeup tutorials, as well as your website and all that. And I'm really proud to be part of this project. I'm really proud to have been, to be part of this great movement. And I know you're going places because of your persistence and your consistency and the discipline that you have. And I know that you're taking over. I want to start hearing of Adoniaa, just like you said, beyond Canada, also in Europe and in Africa, with your products everywhere. So happy 7-year anniversary.
And then I partnered with a girl that was a photographer. Her name is AB. And we partnered, so we're always doing makeup and photography for people. So people that had never done makeup before will just reach out to their husbands. Would you like to gift this voucher? So we designed a voucher. Would you like to gift this voucher to your wife? And funny enough, a lot of men said yes.
It's just been so amazing to watch your growth, to watch the journey, and to have been a part of the journey as well. I just remember all those days when you were back in Aberdeen and we used to talk about business and come up with ideas, and even when we worked together and did our photography and makeup packages, it was just amazing to work with you and just to even see your work ethic. And I'm not even surprised about where you are today, because even then you put so much effort into everything you did, and the hard work has absolutely paid off. I just can't wait to see where Adoniaa goes in the next 7 years, and I just really want to congratulate you on the amazing business that you've built. It's so inspiring to see you move to a whole new country and just completely make a name for yourself and really solidify your brand in the market. So I'm just so happy for you, and I really can't wait to see where Adoniaa goes in the future.
I miss the people in Aberdeen. I had good friends. I had people, so I worked in 3 different companies in Aberdeen. All the Nigerians in those companies were my buddies. My husband is good at selling visions, so he had sold me the vision of Canada. So anytime I'm thinking, oh, do I really want to move? I go back to all the pictures he has shown me. Oh yeah, I want to live in this kind of house. I want to, so yeah, he sold the vision so well. So we had both worked on our minds. So by the time we came here, we're ready to conquer the world. I made up my mind I wasn't going to look for a job because I wanted to focus. I understood the concept of focus. Whatever you focus on grows. So I said, I will focus on this business for at least 2 years. If it doesn't work out, I'll go back to my work. So that was how I convinced myself not to look for a job. And I had seen something bigger that to work for, to go all out for, which was helping women to build confidence through the platform of beauty. I didn't know how I was going to deliver that dream, but I had that dream of helping women to build confidence through the platform of beauty. So as soon as we got here, I didn't know anyone. I only knew one person, and she came to pick us at the airport. Shout out to you, Damia Damson. And then a few weeks after, or maybe a few weeks after, another family friend, another friend of a friend relocated. So he attended a Nigerian church, right? So he got to meet people. And he called me one day and said, there's this event planner. She's really good. If you know her, you get to meet more people. So he introduced me to Amen, and Amen introduced me to Ehi Ademabo.
We have beauty products for every skin type. Every woman, every skin color, every skin type, doesn't matter, we can serve.
She came in knowing that she was going to create this Adoniaa brand, and she was going to help women feel good from the inside out. And she may not have known the details back then, but it was very, very obvious that this was a person who knew exactly what she wanted for herself and knew exactly where she was going. Maybe she didn't know how to get there at the time, but she knew exactly what she wanted and she knew exactly where she was going. And so I think I just made a few introductions to Doin, introduced her to a few people here and there, and then she had the first workshop, and then I happened to help out in that workshop as well, and hey, they say the rest is history, right? Here we are.
And before I knew it, she told a lot of people about me. She told Bube me, and then Bube me told Ronke, and all my very good friends now they were my first set of clients. And I would go to their houses, with my makeup box, and then I would go, and it was really, people liked me because it was always so refreshing, having conversations as we're doing makeup, and they love their makeup. And before I knew it, people started calling me for different jobs.
Hello everyone, my name is Moshokwe Idowu from Bethel Fit Mom, and this is
Chinaza Ozua from Dance with Chinaza.
I met Doi at an event at the end of 2015. She came up to me and she didn't even tell me she was a makeup artist. She came up to me to give me her husband's business card. She's like, my husband is a doctor, if you're looking for a doctor. And I was like, what's wrong with this person?
I like man like this. Femi was stressed.
He was looking for patients.
He was looking for patients.
The launching of Adoniaa Beauty here in Calgary, I remember. It was a beautiful event, and that's where the whole Unmask Your Beauty thing was born. And I used to tell her, I'm like, you can't, have people coming to your house to buy makeup. You can't she always had a suitcase in her trunk, like selling. And I'm like, people will come, and I think the fear then, because we didn't have anything like this in Calgary at the time, I think the fear was that, will people come? Like, a beauty store, a store that just sells makeup?
I was very scared opening my first store, because I kept, the questions people were asking were questions I had asked myself. Are you just going to open a shop and be doing makeup? How many times do people do makeup? Makeup is seasonal, and all of these things. And I remember going to the bank for a loan, and they had said, the only reason we would give you a loan for this business is if you open this business in a mall. So I decided to go check out how much to rent the mall. And they were not just talking about anyhow mall. They were talking about malls that had traffic. I went ahead to look for a store that I felt in my head that I could afford. Because at the time we were making at home, we were doing like $3,000 a month, 3,500. So I was looking out for a mall that maybe I could pay $2,500, and I felt if at least I'm in a place, people would prefer to come there than to come home, and that was what really gave me the confidence to open my first store. On the grand opening day, I was so thankful. I was full of gratitude. I was full of tears as well that this is actually happening. Like, this was a dream come true for me. And I was just so thankful. It was so nice to see all my friends, all the people that supported me from day one. I remember Gubemi came with her friend. I remember Belema came with her friend. People were bringing friends, like people that didn't know me, right? I remember everybody came out. Wumi Dowu, shout out to you. I remember Gina as well. People bringing friends. They came to support. They brought, people even brought things, like they were just asking, what do you need? What do you need? All my momentum friends, everybody came out to support, and it was just so beautiful.
It was really inspiring to see a woman who was also a Black woman who had her own entrepreneurship pursuit and had these dreams and had these things that she was planning and bringing to life. When she first opened her store, I remember walking in and the carpenters were still setting up the fixtures, and we were so excited. We already had inventory waiting to be counted. We already had things ready to go. We were learning different software, and it was really exciting.
It was so good. It was a beautiful event. And throughout November, when we opened, and December, people kept coming to get their free makeup done, and they were getting products. So we sold really well those first 2 months when we first opened. And then came January. That was the drought month. January came, and for the very first time, I started to have palpitation. At the end of January, we did $2,500, January 2018. And my staff said, oh, thank God, I thought it was going to be a 0 month. So that gave me a sense of gratitude.
It was really fun during the teen camps for sure, because it kind of reminds you of the things that you feel like you've learned, but it helps you revisit those things. It kind of helps you appreciate, working for someone like Dorian who's actually bringing those ideas to life. And thinking about the impact this is going to have on these girls. So it was good being a part of the team that helped those girls, try to form ideas of their own, try to create dreams of their own, and try to put that down on paper in picture form on the vision board.
Hi, my name is Francisca. I'm 14 and I'm in grade 8. And the journal has helped me because it helps me realize things that I didn't know about myself before.
I really, really loved having that store at that time. But then after 2 years, I decided it was time to evolve, and we decided to move into a mall, more because we wanted more visibility. We wanted a place where people would naturally come there to shop for other things and find Adoniaa there. And that is why our business model is now mall based, where anywhere you find Adoniaa, you mostly find Adoniaa in a mall, because people are already coming to shop, and then they find us, and then they find beautiful black owned beauty products and fashion products and services, and they want to come in, to buy. So if you want to support black owned businesses, this is the center for black excellence.
So right now we are fortunate enough to be one of the partners at Adoniaa Beauty. Adoniaa has created a table for black owned businesses. So, and what I mean by that is, as a small business owner, an immigrant, a minority, it's kind of challenging to get your product into the big stores. So what Adoniaa Beauty has done is she has created a table and given everyone a place to sit.
She brings together other entrepreneurs who are women and supports them. So when you come in as well, you feel that everyone is being supported by the Adoniaa Beauty brand.
My name is Arthur Lynn Wei, and I'm a wig specialist and an extensionist. I've been here almost a year now, and what we do here is just help people gain their confidence, feel beautiful. They're already gorgeous, we just enhance it a little bit. To someone who has never been to Adoniaa Beauty, they should come here because it's a memorable experience.
Right now we have 7 partners, and in the future we are hoping to have 30, 40, 50 more partners in every Adoniaa Beauty studio in the world.
The Unmask Your Beauty community is amazing. It's just a community of women that are trying to chase their dreams and aspirations and desires, and we come together to support each other to make sure those things happen. The Unmask Your Beauty community was a bedrock, was a huge factor for the launch of the After Party company. When I came into that group, it was only an idea, and Doyin was able to coach me from the idea stage to the execution stage, and then now even to the growth stage.
It didn't come short of nothing that I expected. It was a great, well-planned event. Anything Adoniaa does is always wonderful.
One beautiful thing about Adoniaa is that people love Adoniaa. People are sold to the dream of Adoniaa. So I've never had a staff that doesn't love Adoniaa. Beyond working for Adoniaa and doing all the makeup and all the beauty stuff, they are also being empowered.
My name is Ragat Matuk. I am Syrian and my nickname is Roro. Everyone here call me Roro. I just attend for this class, makeup artistry class. And when I'm done, Doyin liked my work and she offered me a job. I don't feel Doyin like my boss. I just feel she's my sister. It's like a big, nice family. Adoniaa, it's not makeup. Adoniaa, it's not beauty. Adoniaa, it's inside the beauty. That means powerful woman, confident woman. This is Adoniaa for me.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. and everything is.
Doyin she's a total package. She's a visionary woman. She's a strong woman. She's a lover. She teaches exactly, she practices exactly what she teaches. She's completely beautiful inside and outside.
Aww.
So the unmask your beauty is exactly what she should be doing. So she's in a right spot. So she's a round peg in a round hole. That's how I would describe her.
I mean, you are the best. I don't know what, I really love you. I appreciate you, and you are the best decision I've made in my entire life. Thank you. Looking back, I look at all the goals that I've written down, all the dreams I have for the company, and I see that we're ticking boxes. We are. What's next for Adoniaa is the Adoniaa franchise program. We currently have 7 pillars for Adoniaa, and these 7 pillars are the 7 robust streams of income that we have for Adoniaa. We have the Adoniaa Beauty Services, Adoniaa Beauty Products, we have the Adoniaa Beauty Academy, we have the Partner with Adoniaa program, we have the Unmask Your Beauty coaching community, Unmask Your Beauty conference, and the Unmask Your Beauty magazine, which was just recently launched this year. All of this serve as 7 pillars for Adoniaa Beauty. I want to be able to repeat this success in every community. I am happy to help other women by handing over this business model, this working business model, to other women in other communities so that we are able to repeat success. Because I think that is one way we can help each other grow as a community.
This is for a woman who knows that true beauty is measured by how she feels inside. This is for a woman who is ready to unlock her potential and unmask her beauty. This is Adoniaa.
There was one experience that really shaped me and I can never forget. I was 9 years old when the selected prefect in my class, it was a class of 8. We were the first set in my elementary school, and it was such a good school. It was the best school then in Ibadan, and they picked 5 people from the class as prefect, and I wasn't selected. And I felt, what? Like, I was top 3 in class in terms of academics. I obeyed all the rules. I wasn't a lousy kid, you know, and I just felt I was supposed to be a prefect. So I went home crying. And my dad said, if they don't choose, and then he was like, what's the problem? And I said, well, they chose prefect and they chose this person, this person, this person, and I wasn't, you know, chosen. And I just felt I didn't have value, right? And the remaining 3 of us in the class didn't have value. And my dad sat me down and said, well, people can decide to choose whoever they want to choose as anything, but you, this is who you are. And it said like 5 things that I was very good at. I love the way you take care of your younger ones. I love the way you are very assertive. You're very independent. You would take your notes and read when you have a test. Nobody needs to remind you. And he told me all those things, and he said, to me, you are a leader. And you know, that really pumped me up. I felt like a prefect in my head, right? So going to school the following day, I didn't feel bad, and I just kept on being responsible. And that has really shaped my thinking in life. I don't wait for anybody to give me accolades. I don't wait for anybody to tell me I can do things. I just believe within myself that I can do it, and I go ahead and do it. And even if it doesn't work out well, I believe it's feedback. It's not failure. So that is one of the things I remember in my childhood that shaped me. So thank you, Daddy.